Good evening, my friends. Afternoon or morning. Today, we're going to do a really special painting, and I'm so glad you could join me, friends of Winnebago. We're going to need 3 different colors. 2 different colors. Flag red and Admiral blue. But before we do that, we're going to border our painting because I got something really special for you guys. Come on and join me on this adventure of color and amazement. Now, it doesn't have to be red tape. It can be any color tape. Green tape, blue tape. Heck, it could even be pink tape. What you're going to want to do is we're going to want to border our little painting here. Really just going to frame it like a picture frame. Just like that one hanging up above your fireplace. Sometimes you're going to mess up on the tape, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just happy little mistakes. Happy little accidents. Come on now, you piece of crap. Make sure you get tape that sticks. Really press down there and make sure that tape's on there nice and tight. I really like how it's coming together so far. Now while I'm doing this, I just want to thank a couple people. I'd like to thank our producer, Dale Brisby, Rodeo Time Promotions, our director, Jordan Halverstein, cameraman, Cole Steiner, and executive producer, Carlos Dela Cruz. Now, I may be in front of the camera all the time, but without these people, none of this would be possible. So let's just take a moment to thank them and remember everything that they do so we can have these little adventures together. Okay, we're coming down here to the last strip. And now it's alright. I mean, you could sit here all day and measure and it's never going to be perfect. So even if these borders are a little off here or there, that's quite alright. It's still going to look amazing. It's going to look just dandy. Just dandy. So you should have something that looks relatively close to this. We framed it, and now we're going to start painting. So, you're going to get your easel here. We're going to take a little bit of that flag red again. We're just going to pour some of that generously here on here. I like that a lot there. Now we're going to take some of this Admiral blue. You're going to pour that on here. Just get a good amount here. Alright. Now you're going to take your biggest paintbrush. And you're going to get it right there in that red. Just really get a good feel. Really let those brushes just soak up that flag red. Just really let it soak like a tornado, gently going through the mountainside. Now we're just going to just apply it just like so. Just easy brushes, easy strokes. Nice and easy. Just like the waves coming on the beach. Nice and easy. That isn't so bad now, is it? Get a little refill here. Now, a lot of people ask me how I started painting. That's really a complicated story, so I'm not going to share it today. But what I will share with you guys is my love for painting, and that's what we're doing here. Just letting the brush do the work here. Really just letting the brush do the work. I'm not really doing anything except for letting it do what it wants. And now it's alright. You want to go a different way? If the brush wants to go a different way, let it do it. If it wants to go up and down, go up and down. If it wants to go side to side, let it go side to side. We're letting this red just cover up this outside here. Really just giving the white space a big old hug. Just a nice, warm, securing hug. Almost like when you put a bull rope on. Nice and snug. And that's okay if you get some of that paint getting on the floor. It'll get cleaned up later. Right now, we're just worried about this big old hug. Just filling up this empty white space. We're going to switch back side to side here. Just like that. Really letting it do the work. That's why we put the tape here. You really want to get all the way up on that corner there because you're going to see in just a moment what we're doing here. It's all going to come together. I think that's a lot how life is. One time in Lubbock, I was at this bull riding. I really don't like fights. There we go. Nice and easy. Now it's important to go back in this step before we take this tape off. Really get all the corners. Really nice. Nice and sharp. Filled up all those white spaces. I got some right there. You just go and tap along the corners. Not too much, not too little. Just really tap it in. Alright, now you're going to want to set this down because you want both of your little grabbers ready for this. I'm just going to gently take this tape away. Take it away. Boy, that's satisfying, isn't it? Isn't that something? There we go. We've got ourselves a nice framed red border here. And look at this space with the potential it has here in the middle. Let me tell you something about potential. Now, We're gonna get into our Admiral Blue. Just a really blue of blues. Really dark, midnight blue that's almost turquoise but not turquoise. A little darker than turquoise. Sky blue but a little darker than that. It's a real dark, royal, rich, really rich blue that really just makes me feel blue. Almost blue like your heart and how it feels when she ghosts you on Snapchat and says that she'll come visit you but never does. Sorry. We're gonna start here with our first stroke. It's real easy. Just nice, easy strokes. Almost as easy it would be to reply and not ghost me. But that's okay. We're just gonna keep going here. And it's really important just to get the structures. And it's really unclear what we're painting here at the moment, but it's all gonna come together. We're just gonna keep going here. And it's okay if you don't get the spacing right. It'll all look good. Alright, now we got the first row done. Now stick with me, it's going to be hard to figure out what we're doing here. But trust me, it's all going to come together. I like to think of painting a lot like bull riding. You want to make sure you balance everything out. You really want to make sure that it's all balanced out. Sometimes you'll make a little too much on one side, and you want to get back on over to the other side. And just balance it out. Really balance it out. Luckily, I've got painting figured out. I'm still trying to figure out the bull riding, but that's okay, friends. Life's all about learning. And I've got a good lesson about learning. And now just fix these little drippies coming down. Just little rain droplets coming onto your open, free canvas. Really, don't be afraid to put some paint on the board, you know? Really, let your colors shine. Let them know what you're about. Now we're gonna have some fun. Everyone loves stars. But what you're going to want to do is take down that thicker paintbrush, reach into your back pocket, and find your smaller brush. First we're going to do is just some stars right here. Just make some stars. Now, this is a really important part, and this is really going to tie this whole painting together. It's really that last pull that I just started the star, but these stars right here and their placement and how they look is very important. It's going to tie the whole painting together and really have that balance like we were talking about. That's alright, we're just going to go back and fix it. Sometimes we can just leave things and they look better like that. Alright, we're just going to make this star just a little bit. And there, you know what they say about Texas, everything's bigger. When I say everything, even the stars. Alright, we've reached the final phase of our painting. We're going to retire that brush and go to our smaller, more finesse brush. Now we're going to put in the final part. Really soak up that royal blue, that Admiral deep dark blue, and let's get to this last phase. Real nice and easy here. This is where the details are really important here. You really want to make sure that you've got every last detail. You really just want to keep getting, and it's really important here that we get these last details. Really focus on the spelling. And I know you guys can't see it yet. You're going to see what this painting is in just a second. And there you go, another painting. If you guys keep it up, you guys can be painting as much as you want. Whether you're doing this for fun, or you want to make a business out of it as a living, either way. But never forget the last part. We're just going to take this flag, this beautiful, rich flag red, and take this deep, dark Admiral blue, and we're just going to make them become friends. They're gonna dance together, do a little dancey dance. Get them to mix and mingle here. Let your brush soak that up and just be a part of it. Now we're just gonna come down here, put your signature on it, and don't forget the date. And there you have it, a finished painting. Once again, folks, it was really a great time being with you, my friends, my family of Winnebago. Tune in next time to see what we're gonna paint next. As again, my pleasure, Willie.